should put on.
All right. I should have, yeah, okay.
So with
Sorry
us
for that.
knowing what our survey, what our staff development need process is and what we're wanting to get from this, we've got to convey in the survey what it is that we're trying to get.
Yes.
So I would say that your survey should open with an informative, this is why
Okay.
we're using this technique. This isn't just a radio dot button click, be done, send.
Right.
This is a truly, we want your
opinion.
input, your opinion,
Yes,
and we
yes.
want to meet your needs.
Okay, all right. How many, I think, of course, I don't want too many questions, because I don't want to bombard, and I think a short answer is that.
Yes.
Good, okay.
I think 10 questions max.
Oh, max.
With
People
at
are
the
gonna
end,
lose interest.
yes,
Yeah.
and with at the end to be able to give comments.
Yes, okay.
What if it, could it be worded that it was a yes or no with the comment section?
Mhm.
I mean, like, the question could be
Yes,
a
it
yes
can,
or no
yes.
with the comments.
So
That
what,
way it gets Mrs. Cardona's, because she's in need for short answer, which I totally get.
yeah,
Those of us that would like to answer
with the click?
yes or no, yes, with the click, but
Okay.
with maybe a short reasoning underneath why we answered that way.
Okay.
Yes, because I think
Okay.
blah, 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 blah.
All right.
So,
Now, what type of a survey form? Well, let's go on to a few other questions. So we've got a few questions. What are some other questions you think that should be included in this survey?
I would like to know if people felt like it would have an impact on our students.
Student impact on student success?
Yes.
will it impact student success?
Because although this is a training for us, my first year teaching that, I feel like I could have done a better job
Yeah. Okay.
had I known more. Does that make sense?
Yes, yeah. All right, impacts student success and how. What about for us as the teachers? What about for us professionally, maybe techniques, different methods,
Like teacher hacks.
teacher hacks?
Teacher hacks.
That'd be a fun title of a professional development.
We did a Pinterest one.
A
time.
Pinterest
Taking
one?
things off Pinterest and modifying.
Okay, so teacher, give me a word. Teacher methods, teacher effectiveness, methods for teacher effectiveness, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
See, I wanted it to be, how can I steal your crayons?
I like that actually.
Okay. And I think under that one, let's give a 1, 2, 3. Give your top 3 ideas.
Yeah, like you can do different stuff. You can do behavior. You can do
Yes.
organization.
Oh yes, yes.
Class management.
Classroom management.
Always.
Yes. I have one because we have begun a new math curriculum. I think it would be beneficial for us to have some training on the Saxon.
I think that'd be
And-
good because there's so many components to it.
There are a lot of components.
Yeah, it's hard to get to all of them every day.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Well, and just how to use it effectively. I know that we're in the second year, so Miss Valencia and I had talked before. It's like, oh my goodness, this is so great. I wish I would have done that last year. So I know that with new curriculum, if we could have a little bit more training, we could implement more of that and be more effective, and use the curriculum
Yeah, because last year I didn't like
to
it.
its fullness.
And now that I'm reading up, doing different stuff, going
Yes.
way into it, I'm like, oh.
And using the manipulatives.
Using
I
the
think those
manipulatives.
help.
That's the
Used more
door big.
manipulatives this year too. Like
Yes.
last year I was just kind of like, but this year like I ran all the fraction pieces.
Uh-huh.
Paper and gave their Ziploc baggies and I'm
Yes,
like, oh, this investigation went much more smoothly.
it did go a lot more smooth.
Imagine that.
So on our Saxon now, what are some? Do you feel it would be beneficial to do grade level professional developments, like we talked about with the Cardin, and do
Versus
like
everybody.
3 versus everybody together?
I think it depends on the type, because if you were doing like classroom management type stuff that works with behavior, organization, that needs to be all together,
Great,
because we
yes.
have different ideas.
And we need to
I
be
would like
on
to
the
meet
same
with that
page.
base, like those above and below me.
Okay,
I mean, close to me, because I like to know what worked before, what didn't work.
That would be under like vertical alignment.
And I
like
Yeah,
love
ver-
vertical
yes, definitely,
alignment.
yeah.
I
See,
love it.
I see
Not
a
all the
huge
But
time.
not-
benefit.
But I don't wanna go all the way up to 5th grade to see where it's gonna go.
No,
I
no,
wanna
no,
go
you
just
wanna
down to
pre-K
pre-K
Yeah,
and
like,
then
I don't
first,
want
just
that, but I
up
wouldn't
to
mind
first
meeting
grade.
with like 4th or middle school.
Yes.
That would be like a good monthly thing.
Do you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Okay.
Because like,
And if
especially because like if math, and Connie's doing all the math, I'd like to know how she does it, cause I want my kid, any teacher's fear is sending them
Yeah.
Oh,
to be
exactly.
prepared, and so
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like up there,
Right,
especially
okay.
since we've
So
tried to
Monthly,
change.
the only reason I'm going to say monthly may be too much is because of the way our particular school is set up.
yes,
If we meet monthly, especially once we hit October and we're trying to do
Pageants and
Spooky
stuff.
Carnival, our pageants
Like
and
once
all of
every
that
9
stuff,
weeks.
that's where it really
Well, right,
begins to
exactly.
take into our chunks of time, and then
Yeah.
then
Yes.
we begin to have
I'm
teacher
like,
burnout.
could you not, well, depending on your answers from your survey, that would give you
an
Yes,
a
idea
lot
of
more
what to do,
idea.
sure.
But you know, I mean, you could even do, if you offered multiple choices every 9 weeks, like say we're gonna have
Okay.
these 2, pick one.
Okay.
But that would be based on
So-
what
On your
you
survey.
found here.
yes.
So
If
we're
people
saying
wanted
every
different
9
things
weeks.
To offer,
So we could put in there, meet every 9 weeks, we
And
could
that
put
would be-
in maybe every other month.
And that would be under
Or
frequency.
frequency, because I don't know how to do that. I understand your need for meeting with someone, staying on task, but I also understand that when you start having to stay after school or doing the extra stuff, that's when,
science fair.
yes, science fair and your teacher burnout begins to get high,
Oh, wait.
and the
Say it
anxiety
again.
begins to get high.
Well, and I think if we can build into our calendar
Agreed.
a day, I know in ECISD, they have a day at the end of each 9 weeks where they build in. Now, I don't know what they do. I don't think it's a professional development time.
It is.
A lot of times, I think sometimes it may be records day, but it just depends on the time. So,
It depends on the school, but I do
And the
know
school,
that
yes.
it does depend on the school.
good. Are there any other questions or things or that you would have that you would like to see on this form?
Will staff development, wouldn't that go under like, kind of like procedures of the school, or the way,
Okay,
School procedures.
yeah, school procedures?
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
I love that.
Here, there's a lot of gray.
So we need to make it more
Protocol is
black
what
and
I would
white.
like to say.
School
What is the
protocol.
protocol for handling dress code,
Okay,
attendance,
there you go. That's perfect.
student behavior.
Yes.
Okay,
Student behavior,
Okay.
dress code, tardies, absences.
Cause I think we don't go
Attendance.
over all that, and I know we have a handbook,
It's not in there.
well,
but
I
some
think,
things aren't in there, but
Yes.
some things are in there and we don't.
and then we don't follow them. And that's right. I think there's
And then
some
I
things
feel
that are
like
not
I'm the bad
outlined,
guy.
and then you don't follow them, or
There's
Some
another
don't
thing
follow
to
'em.
that. There are things in the handbook that I might think is a big deal, and I follow it to the letter, and somebody else doesn't think it's a big deal, and so they don't do that, and
Yes.
then
But if it's in there, I feel like we should follow it.
But
Bottom line,
also-
it's in there.
even though it's
You
in
know what I'm
there,
saying?
people are not gonna read it fully and
Right.
understand.
And I'm not
That's-
saying
So
I
if
need
we have
someone
that-
to read it to me.
No, but
But
explain.
let's say we have, if you see this happening,
Okay,
is the formal way it's gonna be done, and is it actually gonna be handled, because.
so like an
Protocol.
idea, like a, what do you call that? Let's think about
But
it.
that would be good to go. to
It's
have
not
a-
necessarily what's in it, it's
have
how's it
go
gonna
about
be
it
handled.
Right,
to
It's the steps that are
everybody.
taken.
Yeah.
If
policies
this
and
happens,
procedures.
Yeah.
if
policies and procedures.
If, yes, policies and procedures. If this is this is, well, it's called actions, consequences. If this is your action, this is your
And like,
consequence.
what are non-negotiables? Do we have
Yes.
non-negotiable things that this is?
Okay, I don't think there's a list of non-negotiables.
That would be something I think.
But that
is
would be
very
something
But
that
I
would be.
think there should, I have them for my classroom.
Right.
And
That's
I
what
said
I
my
have them for my
behavior
class.
things, so I have mine.
That's why
And they are
it's
listed and signed by parents to say,
Yeah.
these
Okay,
A, B,
thank
C,
you.
D, and E are non-negotiable, and that is straight to the office. This-
Well, I think this gives us, lots of information
Give me
to do
that
this survey. So what my plan is to get the survey done. We had talked a little bit about earlier about Survey Monkey. And I think that in the technological age that we are in, that would be the most beneficial way
It can also be anonymous.
to do that. And it could be anonymous. I think that is
I
a
don't
great
care
thing.
about that, but some people do.
All right. Y'all, thank you so much for helping me. I appreciate it.
I feel like we could talk about a lot.
Yeah, it was
We
good.
did
It
do
was
a
really
lot.
good. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and you know,